No music. No music. What's up with the DM, you guys? What's up with this DM? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in his current energy? How are you guys doing? Are you guys on a divine journey? Hey, Paul. My stalker, Paul. Paul, are you on like a twin flame journey, or, you're here randomly? What's up with you, Paul? Tell me, Paul. What's going down? I'm just gonna get some water and gonna just get on with the reading, guys. Apparently, I'm still in love. 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 That was the channeled message, you guys. I'm not sure. Okay, anyways, with my very, small YouTube channel for now, let's get into it. So what's going on through your divine partner, specifically divine masculine? What's going on through his head? So you're saying maybe it's like a karmic, type of relationship, Paul. Maybe you should let it go, If it became toxic, just let it go, I think, Yeah. So this reading is mostly to get some clarity into the divine masculine's head. For those who are on a divine journey, meaning that, it could be a soulmate or a twin flame or even like a past life relationship, whatever that may be. I think the title and labeling a love that is, beyond time and space isn't so great, I think. Overall, I feel like even the concept of twin flame may be misleading. I'm not sure. So I would rather say, your divine partner. No, it's definitely not that easy, Paul. I really get that. Obsession really becomes bigger. And I just want to also like share like a technique to overcome the obsession. Whenever you're feeling like your person tries to get into your head, or there is maybe an energy attack from that person or whoever maybe, try saying I'm gonna listen to you, like after I get a cup of coffee, or I'm gonna deal with this 3 minutes later, something like this. I heard about this, but it was in Turkish, so I'm not perfectly translating right now, but you'll get the gist. Whenever your person tries to get into your head, just say, okay, I'm gonna deal with you later, basically. And then it just poof, it's gone. You can really try this method. It really works, guys. Whenever you're feeling like you're being attacked by an energy vampire, you know. Hello, Priya. Anyways, so yes, your divine masculine is nowadays maybe communicating. Nowadays, you may get a message from your DM, but this time with emotions. So the time for the masculine overall as a collective, this is a general collective reading, you guys. But like as a collective, the time has come that they come out and, express some emotions because it's been kept caged inside of them and they never really like express their emotions so far. But as we see with the messenger of water, it's the time is here, so they're gonna be way more expressive about their like emotions. Also, like if you think about the masculine energy as a collective, it's really suffering, especially if they like been through, if they turned out to be tricksters and liars, cheaters, etc. Like then they have to really face up to their BS basically, right? And I think toxic masculinity and that type of like masculinity that doesn't work out at this day and age, it's purging right now. The purge started in January, so the purge started already. But I'm feeling like in February, it's gonna be a bit more chaotic, maybe. And finally, in March, I think during March, there's gonna be a almost like this catharsis moment where the masculines are really purged out of that toxicity, within their system, basically. So I'm just expecting like almost like a prediction, let me say, almost like a prediction. I think most of these love affairs, those who are in a, divine, let's say, twin flame journey, are gonna be realized and are gonna be progressing way more faster than it's ever been in the spring term. That's just my prediction. But the communication nowadays may start maybe like first as something just to check up on the other person, but nowadays if you get a message that's really emotional and that's really expressive of how they feel, don't be surprised. This is gonna start nowadays, I'm feeling like. Not for everyone, but as a collective. Yeah, this person kept you waiting for quite some time now. You've been waiting, right? And this person is also kind of waiting for the perfect time, arrangement, situation, whatever that may be, to come about so that they can do something about this, because now they cannot really ignore the connection, I'm feeling like. But the divine feminine overall also nowadays is really pulling their energy from the relationship. They don't really believe in it anymore. It's like it became such a futile energy at this point for the DF to keep on going like this with no return, because it's been pretty much unrequited love in the recent past. So now the DF wants to break free, and she has been breaking free, I feel like, till maybe like September. Maybe for some of you guys, since September there has been like no communication, etc. So yeah, and the first card here on top of my deck, on top of my deck, is Hierophant card. So yes, I mean this relationship is really divinely guided. So that's the thing. So why you guys never really got together? I think the reason is DF's energy, along with the DM's energy, wasn't really ready to cultivate whatever about to come, because whatever about to come has so much potential if there is union at a certain point. It just has so much potential. It can result in marriage. It can result like in engagement, just taking things like a bit further, okay, committing to each other. I think that's it. So when your DM nowadays may come, expressive of their emotion, it's gonna be also be like a love letter, almost like a message in a bottle saying that, I love you. I always loved you. Yes, I kept you waiting, but but hey Elif, yeah. What else is going through DM's head? What's up? What's going on with the collective of DM? These cards are really hard to shuffle, you guys. What's going on with their? Yeah, they want their empress because they used to get this beautiful, beautiful sun energy from their empress. It happened on a very unconscious basis, so they weren't exactly aware that this was happening. Maybe now they're getting into the awareness. Okay, the reason I was able to get up in the morning and probably look in the mirror and see that beautiful narcissist was an energy supplied by my DF. And I kind of abused it, misused it, but more so ignored it. But that ignoring part is, I think, why DFs are really like, they don't want to be ignored anymore, because within the relationship they really are the empress. They really are the empress. So like, if you treat an empress like a page, like a page of water or page of something, then you're doing a huge karmic injustice there. Then you are not spiritually awakened yet, because I think DFs, when they first met this person, already realized, okay, like, this is my person. They seen the potential right from the beginning, and the time between that is, I don't know. I'm feeling like overall, you guys both has been like manifesting each other in a way. I'm feeling like with the Nine of Earth here, your DM is pretty fulfilled materially, so they think everything is happy, there is no problem, and then they get into bed, and then they're like, I can't breathe. And like, because I think the environment for the DM overall may be too toxic. I'm talking about their mother figure, probably. So maybe this points to that mother figure, okay, DM's mother, who is almost like this empress figure, who is probably the biggest obstacle between you guys' relationship. I'm feeling like, you know. What else is going through your DM's heart about the DF as a general collective? Yeah, he kept you waiting. He kept you waiting for quite some time now. This could be a distant relationship for some of you guys as well. But the act of the DM keeping you waiting in this, waiting game, turned the divine feminine into this beautiful queen of earth. So DF doesn't need the DM right now. Like, literally doesn't need it. Because DF, I think, both have the Empress energy and the Queen of Pentacles energy nowadays. So DF really got, feminine really got the options, got a lot of options, I'm feeling like. But the DF turning into the, Queen of Earth is really it's one of the tricks for the DF to bring back the DM, I'm feeling like. So DM is gonna go ahead and express their emotion pretty soon, because now they realize, like the DM realizes, DF doesn't DF doesn't need the DM. Yeah. So your DM is gonna express their emotion finally. for most of you guys, for a lot of you guys. Hey, Lightworker, there is no list. This is like a general collective reading for those who are on a twin flame or divine partner journey. I'm doing a general collective reading for divine masculines. What are they going through, etc. So this is mostly for, feminines. So now, with the expressing of emotions, now they're gonna realize, okay, like this connection is deep. I cannot ignore it, or I'm probably gonna accrue some bad karma out of it. I cannot keep my person waiting like this any longer. I cannot keep my person promising that, you know, this love is real, on giving the unconscious signals as to this love is real, but never expressing any of their emotions about the relationship. It's a fucked up magician's way to do this, I'm feeling like. So those are kind of the realizations that's going through, I feel like. Hey, Yasmin. Lightworker, you would need like a tarot reading or something like that for me to know that. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing Q&A right now. Anyways, yeah, your person left the Empress, which is you, like this. Like, you kept waiting for this person. This person left you. You guys are probably in separation, nowadays. And this person is heavy at work, I'm feeling like, trying to manifest the relationship nowadays. Like, how can I manifest the relationship? How can I make it come true? And what I channeled yesterday for my Turkish channel, I'm gonna repeat myself pretty much here, but I think the environment for the masculine became too toxic. That's why the spiritual growth and like the transformation is weak. It's not happening as it should be because the environment is too toxic. It may be like the karmic partner, it may be the mother figure who may be a little too controlling, let me say. But this person has hope. Like your DM, the masculine really has hope. So now he's hopeful about the relationship. Now he's hopeful, and now he's kind of guided by the lights, maybe. So there is a transformation. Maybe he's integrating what's been really dark. So I'm talking about his mask. His mask really put him, like, his mask almost became pretty rigid. He's not gonna take out the mask when he comes to you, to express his emotions. He's not gonna take off the mask, I'm feeling like. He's just gonna integrate the mask within his energy system. What I mean is, it's almost like integrating the shadow aspects of you instead of denying them, or instead of, using them for not so good purposes, you know you have to live with your shadow side. You have to live with that mask. You cannot completely erase the mask, completely take it out. That mask actually may be useful for this person to deal with their karmic partner, to separate from their karmic partner, or to separate from the toxic friends and the environment, and maybe the family. Okay, this mask, and still the same tricks that the DM used for DF. Now he's gonna use the same trickstery skill set to come back to you, I'm feeling like. But the most important part, I'm thinking, is that DF really pulls her energy out of the DM, having zero expectations. Like, zero expectations are pretty lowered for the DF. That's gonna do the magic trick for this person to come through. Otherwise, if DF keeps waiting for this person, you know it's probably not gonna happen. So I'm just saying, DF needs to be a high priestess here. And this relationship is like really divinely guided. You guys come up together. As you can see, DM is the magician and high priestess is the DF. And that traditionally is in tarot as well, you know. Archetypal male and female energy, yin and yang. You guys are pretty destined. It's like, what's the point? Not not like expressing those truths. What's the point? You know, because it's gonna be too late. I'm feeling like if their transformation doesn't happen, but their transformation has been pretty slow because I think there is an empress figure which is almost like giving a lot of blockages so that you guys cannot come together. That could be the karmic partner or maybe the other. But overall, friends for the DM is also like he has pretty fake friends, etc. His environment is pretty toxic. So I think what he will realize is that okay, like now I need to leave this situation, like the karmic situation, maybe even the workplace or maybe even the city. Just like leave it. Without I leave this situation, I'm not gonna jump ahead to my person. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm feeling like. For the karmic may be thinking, okay, like my person is heavy at work, making coins, not necessarily. Your person, I'm talking to karmic. Your person is actually using some trickstery, some kind of magic to get himself out of the situation and come back to the DF, you know. Hey Sena, and he's guided by the DF's light here, you know. And when he comes back, nowadays the comeback started. I'm feeling like with the Four of Fire here, he's gonna be way more serious in terms of okay, you know, let's celebrate. Like maybe let's engage, maybe let's get married, stuff like that. Coming off with a completely transformed and a different energy will take you guys further than ever before. So I'm feeling like overall in the spring term, if this relationship is destined and if you guys can come together, because I'm not sure if the DF will accept the DM at that point because the energy keeps changing and new love is coming in a lot, a lot for, you know, new love, new flirts also coming in for the divine feminine. Divine feminine also realizes that I don't need to wait for this person. This is BS. It's not worth my time. I'm doing an injustice to myself. This person is not worth it. That's how DF feels. So I, I'm feeling like it may be too late when DM comes back finally, you know, it may be a little bit too late. So that's why they are heavy at work, at least to express their love. This was the first card that we got for the current energy, guys. So this really represents the current energy. You know, 2 days later, on 25th, I'm feeling like there's new moon, right? New moon in Capricorn. That's gonna be a clarity new moon. So a lot of people will communication will boost 2 days later. Communication will be pretty upright. Okay, people are gonna be pretty expressive, emotion, but clear emotions, like clear, not toxic emotions or not emotions that are diluted, let's say. This time, like clear emotions. So I'm feeling like you may get a message maybe on the new moon for some of you guys, you know. What else is the DM feeling, thinking, doing? Yeah, he's gonna express now that, okay, like I'm in love with you. This is reciprocal. We both love each other. What else is DM feeling? He's like, the DM is like, should I keep on dwelling in my past or should I move ahead to my person to co-create a new life with my person? What else? That's it. Maybe let's get some romance angel oracle cards. Okay. What's the divine masculine as a collective feeling about the feminines in the current energy? What do they want to tell? Let's say, what do they want to tell? What's gonna be a possible outcome? Attraction, you know, heart-to-heart conversations. I'm just telling you, this is how we started the reading with the messenger of water here, and it's gonna be a emotional time for you guys. I'm feeling like pretty soon, probably on the new moon in Capricorn on the 25th. Okay, for some of you guys, you don't know each other, you know. You're gonna get to know each other after you guys start to express your emotions, specifically the DM. Spirit still says it's worth waiting for. There was some religious factors as well. Maybe you guys are not sharing the same culture, religion, etc. This kind of gives me the twin flame vibe as well, you know. Oh, thank you, Moon Angel. Yes, this is a past life relationship, you guys. You guys keep coming back into this life, finding each other again and again. It's a never ending story, it's an unfinished symphony. Okay, this is a pretty strong bond. It's a past life relationship. You guys have been doing this for thousands of years. Depending on how old of a soul you are, you guys always find each other, you know. That's the feeling when you get when you first meet a person and like, I know this person from somewhere. What's up, Moon Angel? Yes, time for a reconciliation is finally here. Someone from your past is returning back to your life. Divine Masculine is now not a magician reversed. Now it's a proper magician calling in his divine partner, the DF. You guys have been both manifesting each other, but the DF has been manifesting the other person like pretty consciously, but the DM was manifesting unconsciously. And that's the problem, you know? You guys both on have to be on the same level. You guys have to be both, you know, conscious people, basically. What's up with that? Maybe one more message, maybe. May okay, no more. Yeah, let's get some wisdom oracle cards here. What's the divine masculine feeling about the DF in the current energy? What's gonna come out of this current energy? Yeah, DF really had to, you know, say leave the situation. DF really had to pull all of her energy from this person, and it really hurts, guys. It really hurts for the DF to do this, knowing that this love is real and not getting any appreciation from the DM. It's really hurtful. Okay, what do you expect, DM? What do you expect for DF to do? Like be your love slave? No, no. And as you know, as the DM express their emotion, which is our reading story, overall story, is that the DM expresses their emotions. As he does this, there's probably going to be an exchange of gifts. So the DM is going to come through and probably do some romantic gestures, here and there and here and now. So you guys are gonna be both present within your within each other's conscious space, let me say. So it's time, you guys. It's time to make a choice. Is it the past? Is it the past, the karmic person, the toxic mother, whatever that may be? Or is it the future that you guys both can co create with together, you know? And it all starts with DM opening his heart and like expressing his emotions. And and Moon Angel, that's what I'm expecting for to happen pretty soon, maybe on the 25th, on the new moon, you know. Yes, I agree with Sena. You shouldn't insist anymore. Like energy wise, now you're the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress. You really are. You don't need the person. You just need them maybe to realize this love is real. And this person, your person, has been thinking in the hermit mode for quite some while now. And probably thinking about, you know, how can I leave this situation? How can I go back to my person? Yeah. So the DM is deep in their emotions. Let me just say this. DF is not depressed about this at all. At all. For me, I can come about maybe as emotional when I'm doing these readings, etc. Sometimes, like almost about to cry. The reason is I'm channeling how DM is feeling through my body. So those emotions are getting channeled from me, you guys. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Key. You guys are finally in union. That's pretty cool. Did that happen like recently? You know, emotions are like DM cannot keep these emotions any longer, any longer. So he's gonna leave the toxic environment and the karmic behind. I'm feeling like yes, and he should be in the dark night exactly, Ki, because that's also the dark night. That's also the dark night of the soul journey that DF already passed through. That's why DF isn't unhappy now. Occasionally, DF may be a bit depressed because the DM wants to pull that beautiful sun energy out of the DF with the telepathy, you know. But it ain't happening, you guys. Yeah, I think he's in Dark Knight bad, and you know they should be. They did a huge karmic injustice, you guys. But what did they expect out of this? Probably nothing because they weren't conscious, you know. And I think it's gonna hit their health the worst way possible because it's not only about like the twin flame journey here, you guys. It's like the toxic masculine energy as a collective is getting purged, like getting purged out of our body, our universe is getting purged. So there's gonna be resistance first. It's gonna be in January, February, but when it comes to March, the purge will complete pretty much, and the spring, in spring, these relationship between you guys are gonna soar. Like you have no idea how it's gonna progress from there. It's gonna be so fast. You know, you're gonna be like, oh, are we doing this? Are we doing that? Wow, like, are we really doing this? Etc. You know, and the DF is pretty sure. You know what DF should do is leave that DM in that depression because when DF was in the dark nights mode or when DF was depressed, DM gave no fuck about it pretty much, you know. That's why you should retract your energy as the feminine completely and never try to save. That's a pretty karmic lesson that the DF should have learned by now, you know? You cannot save anyone from their misery when they are not ready to be saved, you know? When they are not ready to be saved, or when they are not willing to be saved, let's say. Mm, when he's so nippy and distant, is kind. He knows he has a problem with alcoholism. I'm feeling like most DMs are really alcoholic, you guys, and the alcoholism should kick in, should get worse, let me say, nowadays with the depression, you know, complains about how he shouldn't drink as he's pouring himself another drink. That rhymed, you guys. Good luck with that. We also had addictions as the DF. I'm feeling like everybody got some addictions. But I told you this. Nobody heard it. I told you this in my previous thing. Like addictions shouldn't get into the way of relationships or the love. When the love is divine and when you acknowledge that, I think both of you guys' energy is gonna change, and now you're gonna start to deal with your addictions. You're gonna start to deal with your past traumas from your childhood, the trust issues, everything. Like this relationship is pretty important that this happens, but you guys both need to be on the same page, you know. On top of his side, where his liver hurts, he still pours another drink. It's almost like inflicting the self. What is it called? It's like self-infliction. What do you call that? It's like knowingly and pretty almost like consciously hurting himself to numb the pain. But why are you trying to hurt yourself to numb the pain instead of, you know, expressing your emotions, acknowledging what this is, acknowledging your love? For me, that's just a sign of a weak character, as specifically sign of a weak spirituality. This person hasn't been spiritually awakened when you guys first met, and we are seeing the spiritual transformation nowadays. And the actual spiritual transformation, the beneficial one, I think starts as this person finally comes out of their head and, you know, expressing some emotions, you know. This relationship took a lot of patience, but yes, unconditional love is loving through their darkness. But DF says no more. I'm not gonna love you anymore. I waited enough. I waited enough. Because DF deep down secretly, I think, knows if I keep waiting, or if I keep myself in this waiting energy, you know, and being unconditional for this person, DF deep down knows she's gonna lose him. DF is gonna lose this game. It's all about not waiting, having zero expectations from this person, and even as a practical suggestions, you guys, going on dates, flirting, have a flirty energy. Okay, you guys haven't been flirting with anyone. Probably you don't even want to share your body with anybody else. You know, you need to break that cycle. Okay, that's gonna help out a lot. Yes. What else? Maybe a couple more messages. I'm not sure, Ki. I'm not sure. You shouldn't be dependent on this person in any manner. I'm just telling you. You shouldn't be dependent on their reaction to how you handle your life. This is your life. And has this person been there for you? Okay. No. This person fucked you up with other person, with the karmic, with flirt, not only flirting, like this person probably had a lot of one night stands, etc. While you guys had no communication, why are you now trying to save this person, Ki? Why are you like, oh, he's gonna reject me if I flirt? That's a pretty codependent manner, and codependency ain't gonna work. I'm just telling you, DF. It's not gonna work. You're gonna lose if you are on a codependent mindset, towards your person. You need to leave it. Either you're gonna receive a tower, DF, so that you're gonna leave, you're gonna lower all of your expectations. This is your life. It's your choice to do anything. When I walked away from him, he sent me on Twitter. Yes, like as Tena walked away from her person, she got a message. It's all about that. It's really all about that, you guys. That's why it's like, as a practical suggestion, keep flirting. It's gonna do charms. You don't need to tell your person, I've been flirting. You don't need to do that. Just, it's all about the change of energy. As you flirt and as you start to share your sun energy with somebody else, this person is first gonna be mad and then gonna be so quick. I think the fastest fix for you guys is to make them jealous. This sounds low vibrational, I know, but you have to be low vibrational sometimes. If that person is still low vibrational, you have to sometimes do that. Sometimes, I'm just saying. It's almost like this magic trick. You guys can try and see instant results. Yes, when the DM realizes, okay, like I'm losing my person, I need to get up and do something about it. And how does he know that he's losing you? The easiest way is to show you found a new love, you are flirting, you're having your best life, and in fact doing it. Not only saying, it's all about change of energy. For me as a DF, I've been doing that, you guys. I've been flirting. I'm all after my coins. I'm keeping myself busy, and I'm pretty content actually. Sometimes it just gets too emotional for me, uh, specifically for these twin flame readings, but that's fine. You guys are soulmates. You guys both love each other. DF, don't forget to breathe, okay? Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to ground yourself, in the present moment. A conscious breathing is pretty important. Um, what else? Okay, we got the card here, guys. Buy the book. You have to sometimes react to game with game, okay? You have to sometimes play by the book, okay? If the book says retract your energy completely and flirt, if the book says that, then do it, okay? Sometimes you just have to play your part in this before it concludes and your person comes back, and this unfinished symphony can finally end in union. And we also see the number 11 here, you guys. So this is destined. Again, another card, right when I looked at it, it's 29, 2 plus 9, it's 11. This is a pretty psychic connections you guys share. Masculine is finally gonna leave the chaos and the conflict behind. I'm feeling like, yes, this is the possible outcome. And we are seeing the number 33 here, another master number that cannot be divided any further, you guys. I'm just telling you, this is unconditional love as well. 33 in numerology, it stands for Jesus Christ consciousness kind of love, which is unconditional love. Okay? You guys are destined. I'm not joking. Wake up, DM. You know, your DF is waiting for you. It's almost like it's not a waiting energy. No, DF is giving up on you. You have to hurry to express those tiny, 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 little emotions. Okay, it's not gonna hurt. Okay, it's hurting you already. It's not gonna hurt. You guys are, but timing is also orchestrated divinely. You know, there is also a divine timing at play for you guys' relationship. Higher powers, higher selves are involved. You can ask for your guardian angels, your ancient ancient ancestors. They're gonna help out, but you have to clear your energy. Even you can do cord cutting meditation. Okay, you cannot cut this cord, to be honest, but you can at least clear the cord from the negative energy or karmic energy, let's say. Let's get two affirmations and we're gonna finish this. Let's just get two affirmation from Universe Has Your Back affirmation deck. Let's get two messages for the feminine. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to tell to feminine? That's the first message. I cannot read like this. It's reversed. So, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So, what the DF lacked for maybe quite some time has been the maybe attitude, which is a very Cancerian attitude, let me say. What I'm talking about. It's like, cancers really love to say, maybe I'll do this or maybe I'll do that. And then we see those cancers, and I'm talking as a fellow cancer son here. And then we see those cancers are not really making a lot of money or getting into the top positions in the society. Why? Because they keep telling maybe, maybe. You are leaving a lot of doors open, and that's how you operate. I get that, but me also as a Leo rising, now I get that, certainty is everything. When you're certain on something, it's gonna manifest way faster. That's how tricksters, manipulators, those people who are on the top part of the society, that's how they won. Or also that's how not so conscious, almost ignorant people can win within the society. Why do they win? Because even if they are not conscious, even if they are not conscious, they are certain of themselves. Okay, so that's all about this. You guys, as light workers, as the divine feminines, you guys love to say, you love to say maybe in the past. Now you're not gonna say maybe. You're gonna say yes, 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 and then no, go away, no, no, yes, no. It's like there is no maybe. There's not gonna be a gray area. Either all in or not. That's it. And if the DF gets into this energy of all in or not, what should the DF do in this current energy is saying all no to the DM. Looking at the past, what do I say as DF? No, I'm not accepting you like this. No, there is no maybes. I'm not accepting you like this. Go away. No. When you say no, it's gonna pull this person in. I'm just telling you. One more message. Thank you, tarot lover. It's Ray-Ban. I got this glass when I was 24, when I actually started first in my twin flame journey, you guys. Now I'm 28, so it's been like 4 years thus far. I first started with a fake twin. Now I got the real twin. But it's a disappointing situation overall. So yes, like I don't believe in it anymore. You know, I'm okay without. Okay, that's an affirmation for you guys. You should say, I am okay without whatever that without may be, but I am okay without. I am whole. I am complete. I don't need you. I am complete. I really don't need you. How do you know if a twin is fake or not? Fakes intentionally, fakes are the real narcissists, let me say. Like the real, almost like psychopath, sociopath level narcissist I'm talking about. It's like heavy, dark energy, not like an unconscious person, like a very dark personality, okay? And twin is fake when how you understand that fake twin is gonna try to intentionally hurt you, but the real twin never wants to say anything bad to you, like intentionally hurt you with words. That's a pretty good sign to understand, you know. Anyways, yeah, maybe one more message. Let's channel one more message. This person finds you pretty sexy, right? Finds you like this empress. He always did. So there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth, whatever that authentic truth may be. Personally, as a divine feminine, me, personally, for my authentic truth is saying, fuck you. Like, I don't need you. That's my authentic truth in the current energy towards the masculine. Okay? Just live your authentic truth. That's gonna be pretty sexy for the DM. Okay? You don't need this person's permission to leave the situation, permission to keep waiting. You don't need your person's validation to do anything. You are whole without. You are whole without. You are whole without. Even if this relationship happens or not, you are okay with it. Okay? Get into this energy and get your person back. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna close this chapter. Yeah. Thank you for being here, you guys. I love you. Goodbye.